Hello and welcome. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make an American flag. So the first thing I did was kind of try to find out what the flag dimensions are, and so I decided to make. I found this really cool Omni calculator that gives you all the dimensions. And you can specify like a length and a width. So I looked more into it, and there are different sort of guidelines for the height of your flagpole, and so like the length and the width of the flag. So for a 15-foot pole, it would be like a 3x5. 20-foot 3x5, so it gives, which is pretty cool. I never realized how much actually went into all of this. So the largest, right, the 100-foot pole is a 20 by 38. So it was kind of cool going over all of this stuff. So the 20 by 38, right, has all of that. So just curious, I could put in let's put in a 3. So if I put in a 3 there, it kind of puts in what all the measurements should be. So the 20 by 38, that one kind of gives us nice and round numbers, because I believe this was one of the originals, historically speaking, so that's why these kind of all line up nicely. If you're putting in like 5 by 3, like it wasn't originally made that small, so that's why these all kind of line up nicely with round numbers. So I'm going to use the 20 by 38, and we'll keep citing these dimensions. So the first thing you want to do is log into your Onshape account, and then go over here to create, click on document, and okay, so from here you're gonna click on actually make sure, first thing you want to do, right, because when you open up a part you're usually in inches, so go up to document menu, workspace units, and we're going to use foot as the default length. Check it off. So so now we're in feet. So click on sketch, and then click on front, and then we're gonna go normal to this sketch. So you can hit the N key, or you can just click over here to front, and it'll bring us right in. So the first thing we want to do is make a rectangle. So you can hit the hotkey R, and that'll bring us to a center point rectangle. So a center point rectangle means it starts with the center, so we want to go right into the origin. Make sure that the origin has a orange box around it. Click on it, and then we're going to extend it out. So the dimensions are going to be 20 by 38. So click on the D key for dimension. That's our hotkey for dimension. These are toggles, so you can click on and off. So if it's on, that means I can dimension things. If it's off, I can't dimension anything. So again, the hotkey is D, and it's going to be 20. So 20. Oop, and it looks like it's huge now. So zoom out by 38. All right. So this is kind of where we're going to start. So I'm going to extrude this out. So click on the extrude button. And whatever default depth is fine. 0.1, that works, because we'll be building off of this. So that's fine. So 0.1, check. And now we can start with the blue space where all the stars are located. So that's a C by D. So C is 20 feet 9 inches by 20 feet 9 inches by 15 feet 2 inches. And so I'm going to click on sketch. I'm going to click on this here. And now I'm gonna actually make a corner rectangle. So to do that, I'm gonna come over here with where the center point rectangle is. I'm gonna click on this arrow here. The corner point rectangle has a hotkey of G. So in the future, you can just press the hotkey G, and it'll trigger that corner rectangle. So click on it, and now it's opened up. From here, I'm going to go on to this corner here, click it, and then come down and click it again. So I don't have to worry about the feet, right? Because I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna dimension that out. So again, it's 10 feet 9 inches by 15 feet 2 inches. So 10 feet, and this is going to be a dimension, so D key for dimension. Click over here, and 10 feet 9 inches, and feet plus 9 inches. Okay, that's how you have to do it. So it's so 10 feet and then plus the 9 inches. You have to do the addition symbol there. And then dimension this one. And I believe this was 15 feet plus 2 inches. And let me just check. 10 feet 9, 15, 2. Okay. Okay, so now this box, I'm going to extrude this up. So I'm going to click on extrude. And again, the default is fine on this. Although what I may want to do is increase it a little bit, because I'm going to have some stripes that are going to be lifted up here. So, or no, they could be the same. They could be the same level, so that's fine. I'll just keep it 0.1. 0.1's fine. Check it off. All right, cool. So now from here, I'm going to start putting in the stripes. So the stripes are going to be a bunch of rectangles, right? So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red stripes. Okay. And the width of those is 1 foot 6 inches. So I'm gonna just create a sketch, click in here, and I'm gonna go back to that corner rectangle. So click on the corner rectangle, start at the corner here, and then I'm gonna go to this line there, and it is 1 foot 6 inches. Yes. So dimension this to 1 foot plus 6 inches. And then I'm going to create another one. But this time I'm not going right to here because these are going to be lifted up. I'm only doing the red stripes right now. One, 2, 3. Let me just check. Okay. 4. 5. 6. 7. And it's okay if they're not perfect right now, because we're going to make them perfect now. So dimension, and this is going to be, you guessed it, 1.5. So you could do the 1 foot plus 6 inches, but just as easy doing 1.5, right? 1.5, and then I'm just going to keep going. 1.5. 1.5. This from here to here. 1.5. Here to here. 1.5. 1.5. Here to here. 5. 1.5. 1.5. All right, cool. So now once we have all of these, we can extrude these to 0.1 inches. And why does that look weird? Oh, that's why it looks weird. Okay, that's kind of what I was afraid of. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. All right, so we're gonna lift that up a little bit more than the blue square. So that's no harm, no foul. So double click back into your extrude, and I'm just gonna lift that up a tiny bit more. So 0.15. So that will create the separation that we need for that blue square. So now we can start adding some color a little bit, just to have it start looking like a flag. So to get the exact colors of the flag, why not do that? So USA RGB Flag RGB. Okay, cool. So here we go. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see. Cool. Okay. So the hex numbers are here. So let's do that. So red, copy that, and so I'm gonna right click on extrude, add appearance to feature, and then double click down there, Control V, and check it off. So that's my red. Now I'm going to right click on this face, add appearance to face, go look up my blue, which is 041E42. 041E42. check that off, and then all of these, so add appearance to face, that's going to be F, 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 F. And that wasn't right. 1, 2, 3, so 6. I need 6 Fs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check it off. All right. And then, oops. So right click on that, edit face appearance, and then you can actually go in and click these two to get all of them to be that white color. Very cool. So we're starting to look like a flag. Cool. So from here, this is going to be the trickier part. This is going to be your stars. We have the distance from on the horizontal side, which is F. So that is 1 foot 3 inches, and we have the E, which is 1 foot. So, and I believe that's from, what is that from? It looks like from the, let me just zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, it looks like from the like the arm of the star to the next arm of the star. Okay, so then the diameter is 1 foot 2 inches, and that's G. So okay, what it can be inscribed in. So G is, all right. We're gonna try our best on this one. So click on sketch, click on the blue area, and circumscribed polygon. That's what we're gonna punch in here. So click on that, and then we're gonna click in here, and yeah, there's no star. You know what? I got an idea. And it's not going to be perfect, but it'll be good. It'll be good enough. So we know the square is 1 foot 2 inches, right? All right, so we're going to make a square. Make a square. And it's going to be dimension D, 1 foot plus 2 inches, 1 foot plus 2 inches. Okay, and we're gonna create a star. So from here, okay, we want it to be symmetrical. So I'm going to create a line. So hit the L key, line, and then hit Q for construction. So L and then Q. And now we're going to go from the middle to the middle. Hit escape. So from here we're gonna create a star. So click on the line again, and now I'm gonna go here. make a horizontal line. Connect the dots there. Is that too much? That might be too much, yeah. And then, all right, and then hit escape. So you might want to play around with this a little bit. Bring it in, bring it out, whatever you want to do. Again, it's not going to be perfect. It'll be good enough. And then, so with this, we're going to mirror it. So click on the mirror command. We're going to select this line. And then we're going to select all these entities. And if that looks weird, which it kind of does, click out of the mirror. And then if you move this up, notice it also moves that up. So why does that look so weird? So kind of play around with it. That looks a little better. That doesn't look better. That looks like a tub star. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say that's as good as we're gonna get here. All right. So now that we have one star, we have to make 50. So to do that, and to make your life easier, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there's 6 on the top, and we're going to create a pattern, a linear pattern. So click over there for linear pattern, and then I'm going to select everything. Actually, before I do that, click on these. Oops. Click on your square. Click on the hotkey Q. Now those are construction. Good. Click on linear pattern, and then box in that whole thing. And from here, we're going to go back to that dimension, which is F, 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 but F is going to be times 2. So it's going to be 2 feet 6 inches. So 2.5. 2.5. And there are 6. And we're good. Cool. So, all right. So now we're going to kind of move this over though. Whoa, didn't want to do that. Okay. All right. So, select all of it. Or wait. All right. So, dimension from here to here is 1 foot plus 3 inches. Aha. And what about the top? It doesn't really tell you. I would assume it would be E. I hope. But I'm not certain, because it looks like it makes the dimension from down below. Okay, so that's fine. We'll just, okay, so we'll do that. So dimension this, so dimension this point to the bottom here, that is E, which is 1 foot exactly. Oh no. Okay, that is not what we want. Okay, yeah, let's try to move all of these downward. Okay, cool. That's a little better. All right, keep moving it down. And now it won't let us. Why? All right. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna keep it as it. We're just gonna move this up a little bit. If it lets us, and it won't. I'm trying to click and drag here, but it won't let us. All right. Well, we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it as it is. It's fine. So all right. So from there, we have how many of those? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those. So let's go back to the linear pattern, and we're going to select all of these. And this time, we're going down. And this time, oh, no. Yes. So we're going down. And E is 1 foot. And is 4. You know what? We're gonna do this kinda not perfect, but perfect enough. I'm just dragging it around here. Okay. So at this point, if you are lost with this whole star thing, I suggest you come into the Google Meet and ask me some questions, because this is tricky. This is the tricky part. You could do circles. You could do something easier. This is kind of tricky. Okay, so click outside. And we're good. Okay. So now we have to create some more stars. And we need to create the ones in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so, and they're going to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to copy this. So Control C to copy it. But I'm gonna save it for another sketch. So that's fine, because we got a lot going on in this sketch. So what I'm going to do is hit the extrude key. So double click on extrude and then click on extrude. And 0.1's good. So that's pretty cool. And now I'm going to go into another sketch, click on this again, and I'm going to hit Control V, and that's bringing in that that star that I just dropped. Why is it doing this? Okay, click on this arrow, move it over. All right. Okay, so now I am going to do the same thing as I did before, right? I'm going to create a pattern. So highlight those, create a pattern. Where's the pattern? There we are. Linear pattern, and this is going to be 5 times. And they are going to be 1. What was it again? 1, 3. Yes. 1. Oops. 1 foot plus 3 inches. And that's not right. It's 2 feet. I did this before. And 2.5 feet. And that looks beautiful. Oops. Cool. Check out here, check again. And then I'm going to do linear pattern again. And I'm going to select all of those. And I'm going to go downward. And what the heck? Downward. And there's going to be 3 of these.